Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokemaster here, today with the APA Academy Season 2 Week 6 battle against TTM Sticks and his Duke Blue Dwebbles. So, Sticks is one of my closest friends in the community, really cool dude. He's really good. He's won CPC twice, about to make championships. He's made championships in this season, and he's just really good, strong competitor, knows how to play mons and how to work around his opponents. He has such a unique playstyle that's hard to counter, especially with my playstyle, because I can't remember how TTM Jolt said it. He said it like, most players build to stop their opponents from I can't speak today. Most players prep so their opponents can't beat them and to stop their big threats, while Sticks builds to build up his own mons so that they just win, which is the opposite of what most people do. So it's really hard to prep around that if you haven't faced somebody like that before. So yeah, he's a great dude, great battler, so I'm really scared. He's 4-1, so he's doing really good in this league. So yeah, so before we get into the team builder portion of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all my other ones. So his team consists of Dialga, Mega Mawile, Rotom Wash, Z Victini, Shaman, Z Alolan Persian, Z Gengar, Porygon 2, Mesprit, Corominable, Roselia, and Zygarde complete. So that's a very Sticks kind of team. He really likes Trick Room. After his BBR team, where it was just like hard Trick Room, he enjoyed it, so he wanted to play it here, which I don't blame him, because that team did really good. They got some of the best battlers in the world in Draft League content. So actually, this is my second time recording this part of the video. I was just recording it and I forgot to unmute my mic, so I was talking to Sticks' server and I said, "Don't you love it when you record a video without turning on your microphone?" And he says, "So you're telling me it's a higher quality video than usual?" Which he's not wrong. I don't know why, that was just funny to me. So yeah, so starting off, I'm bringing Mega Mewtwo X with Bulk Up, Recover, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch. Just like max attack with enough speed for a Alolan Persian, then the rest into HP. This thing hits everything on his team for neutral damage except for that Victini, but if I get a Bulk Up or 2 Up, it can't beat me. Then I have a dedicated lead in Swampert with Rindo Berry, Protect, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Toxic, because he loves to bring Rindo, Protect, lead Swampert to all his games. And so I'm doing it because it's a good set this game, but mainly because it's a meme just to mess with them. And I don't know, I just think it's funny. Then I'm bringing physically defensive Zapdos with Heat Wave, Volt Switch, HP Ice, and Roost. Just takes on his Zygarde and Victini and Mega Mawile on pretty well. Then I have a Hitmonlee set that's kind of based off my friend Blendman. A Curse, High Jump Kick, knockoff Poison Jab set with the White Herb. So I set up a Curse, it'll lower my speed, so the White Herb will reset my speed, and it'll activate my Unburden, so I'll be twice the speed with +1 attack and +1 defense, with, I believe, enough speed for a Choice Scarf Gengar. And then I have a Dragon Dance, Thousand Arrows, Outrage Substitute Zygarde with Dragonium Z with enough speed to speed type the other Zygarde when it's in 50%. Didn't really need Substitute. Thousand Arrows and Outrage were good enough, but I just felt like there was nothing else I really needed, so why not have it? So next I'm bringing a physically defensive Arcanine with Flare Blitz, Bulldoze, Morning Sun, and Toxic. Just another Victini Mega Mawile answer. So yeah, let's get into the battle. So hopefully, yes, I do have my mic on this time, so yeah, this will be a lot better. So I'm going to lead with Swampert. Also, thank you to Co-Hanks for recording this battle for me. I think I finally figured out how to do Citra replays, or I'm getting close to it. So hopefully starting next week I can do that. So yeah, I'm going to leave my Swampert like I said I was, just because it's awesome. Because he's never I don't know. You know what I'm saying. So he's leading his Dialga. I don't think he's going to stay in here, or if he does, he's just going to go for Stealth Rocks like he does. So rocks are up, and they're kind of here to stay because neither of us brought removal. So we both set up our own Stealth Rocks. I don't know. I can't remember if I clicked Toxic or Stealth Rocks here, or Earthquake. I think I clicked Toxic, predicting him to go into his mess route because there's no reason for his Dialga to take an Earthquake. But actually just go for the Earthquake because if he wanted to stay in and try to be cheeky, I'm going to get that damage. So I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that Protect just to make him mad. As he goes for Knockoff, and I'm like, he's got to see the Rindo Berry. So I'm just going to go for a Toxic on this thing. I actually outspeed, which shows me this is his Trick Room setter that he is bringing Trick Room. Because otherwise, Mesprit wouldn't underspeed this because I have no speed. So he's going to see that Rindo Berry, which I'm sure that made him laugh a little just because it sticks and we give him crap for it. So he's actually going to switch out into his Alolan Persian, which kind of shocked me because I was just going to go for Protect there. But here, he just goes for the Taunt, so I can't Toxic this thing as I was going for that turn. So I kind of played my Swampert risky, but I felt like it was, I don't know, this game, I'm trying to have fun with it, but taking it seriously at the same time because I want to be 3-3. But this is my first time playing against Sticks in a real league, so I kind of want to, have some fun. So he goes for the foul play, so I made a good switch into my Arcanine there. Except for that Intimidate, he can't two-shot me. And I can just go for my Morning Sun here as he goes for Parting Shot. So he's just going to lower my attack and special attack. As I believe he goes into... I think it was Mesprit. No, that's Victini. No, that's actually Zygarde. I'm just dumb today. So he's going to take that Stealth Rock damage. As I go for Toxic and I miss. So my Arcanine needs glasses. So he's just going to go for the... So he's going to get his leftovers recovery. He's going to get back to full. Not really much I can do to this thing, so I'm going to go into my Zapdos here and just start to, just click HP Ice. I'm going to take that Stealth Rock damage as he gets a sub up, which is kind of funny since my Zygarde has sub. So he's going to get his lefties, get to around 82. I'm going to get my lefties as I'm just going to have to HP Ice because there's not really much else I can do. So he's going to click 1,000 Arrows, and that's going to do a lot. But he's behind a sub. So I click HP Ice here. Shows me outspeed, so he has to have a decent amount of investment since I have like 40 speed in my Zapdos. So he's going to get more lefties. And honestly, I'm not going to think this turn. I'm thinking he doesn't want to stay in and take another HP Ice. But he goes for a Dragon Dance. He knows he can live HP Ice, but I didn't think he would want to risk it. So I go for the Volt Switch here, which was a pretty bad play on my part. Like, I have to admit that was a terrible play on my part. I should have just HP Ice and then Volt Switch on anything else that came in. So I'm just going to go for those 1,000 Arrows. I'm thinking I'm going to live. But I forgot that it basically removes your flying typing. So that's super effective against an electric type. So my Zapdos is gone. And that kind of just puts me on the back foot pretty hard. Okay, I accidentally closed out the wrong thing. So I'm going to bring in my Mega Mewtwo X. Because it's the only thing that can really live anything from this. So I'm going for that Bulk Up here, as he brings out his Dialga, which basically screams Chople Berry. Like, that's basically what it has to be. So I'm going to get that Mega Up, because there's no reason for me not to. Actually, I just went for the Ice Punch to kill the Zygarde. But here, I'm going to go for the Bulk Up, because I can live any move from this from this Dialga, as long as it's not Life Orb Draco, and I'm predicting this thing to be Chople, so there's no reason for me to, not click Bulk Up. So he's going to go for that Draco Meteor here. So this is going to be like the best part of the match to see if he's life orb or not. And he's not. So I clicked for cover here. Actually, no, I clicked Drain Punch. And it shows me he's, what's it called? Yeah, the Chopo Berry. So this thing's almost dead. And I know he can't kill me with another not Drain Punch, Drako Meteor. But he misses, which he thinks is a big deal, but I personally don't. So he's going to click that Draco again here. So I was at 86 before, and you can see that didn't do 86. So I can just go for that free bulk up here. So I'm at +2/+2. He's at -4. So he's actually going to switch out, because Trick Room runs out this turn. And he's going to go out into his Victini. He's going to take the Stealth Rocks. As I actually go for Drain Punch that turn. Because I just want to kill that thing. So that brings one down to like 35%. Which is insane. Because that's a resisted hit against a Victini. So I'm just going to go for another Drain Punch. And this thing's just going to drop. So it hurts to do that to my boy Victini, but I had to. So he's going to bring back out his Doomsday, which is the Mega Mawile. And I'm thinking he's going to be Intimidate so he can live a hit. Nope. He's Hyper Cutter for my Arcanine Intimidate, which is pretty good prep. But he said this was a misclick. He meant to go into Mesprit, which I believe that because Mesprit lived any hit, so, and this was basically just sacking off his Mega Mawile. And that was actually a roll to kill. It was like 60-40 maybe. I can't 100% remember. So now he's going to go out into his Mesprit, which is what he meant to go into the first time. So I'm just going to go for Ice Punch and try to kill this thing. I know you can't one-shot me, and if he just sets up Trick Room, that's fine. So he's going to take the poison damage. And he goes for Healing Wish, which for some reason I didn't even think about. Like, that's a pretty good play. As I go for Recover, because I knew he would die to the Toxic. So I just went for Recover in case if he went for like a Psychic. So that Dialga is going to go all the way back to full. But he still takes the Stealth Rock damage. And here's where I make a kind of a weird play that I probably shouldn't have that made him mad. So he goes for Draco Meteor here. He's going to almost kill me, but he's not going to. Only way he could kill me was with a crit. As I go for Recover, but I should have just gone for Drain Punch to kill that thing. Like, that was a completely terrible misplay. I didn't see it at the time, but yeah. So he ends up running because he thinks I'm going to try to stall him out, which I wasn't going to. I clicked Drain Punch that turn, but we're just going to give the kills to my Mega Mewtwo X, so yeah. So we defeat TTM Sticks, and we are now 3-3 in APA Academy. So, GG, man. I know I made a lot of misplays that kind of put you back in that Mega Mawile misclick, but I felt like we still had a fun game, so yeah. So don't forget to answer the question of the day. Your favorite TTO member? Mine has to be Godoa Dragon. No, I'm kidding. It's TTM Sticks. Good pal. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.